Welcome back to the Personal Finance Club show. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
Great. Do you know what this is in my hand?
Is that a McDonald's coffee cup?
No,
Oh,
it's a Better Buzz coffee cup.
oh,
How dare you? But it's
it's
also
yellow and
the,
black. I feel like that's McDonald's.
I don't know, but it's also the second ever coffee I've ever drank. Interestingly, up until like a week ago, one fun fact about me was I've never had a cup of coffee in my entire life, but my wife, Andrea, keeps going and getting these like really fancy sugar and milk filled drinks. And every once in a while, I take a taste of them, and it doesn't really even taste like coffee. And so then I ordered my first one ever like a week ago, and this is my second one. So
So you're hooked.
I'm I'm on the path to addiction. And my first one was like with her, and this one I did by myself. And so
So you're drinking in secret.
yeah, exactly.
It's
It's like
so now I have it.
sneaking, it's the sneaking them, hiding the cups later. Um, it's it's getting bad already.
All right. Well, what's your
But
what's
it's a
your
very
favorite
social.
choice? You
Yeah,
doing like a caramel latte or something?
yeah. No, it's black, which is what I call a pumpkin spice latte.
I'm screaming. Can I have my black coffee?
Yeah. And then I slide
Oh,
her a note that says pumpkin spice latte, like I'm a bank robber.
I'm obsessed
Um,
with that. Okay, well, speaking of pumpkin spice lattes, it's officially fall, and as of this episode, we're post Halloween, so you can talk all about your Halloween costume. Finally, cat's out of the bag.
that's right. If you don't know about this, I feel like half of my internet fame has come from Halloween costumes, and the other half has come from boring personal finance advice. And maybe people are aware of the intersection, but it all started like I think 9 years ago in 2016,
Wow.
where I really needed a costume, and I saw a really funny picture of a costume the year before of a guy who dressed up as a CVS receipt, and it was like huge, right? And it was funny because these stupid CVS receipts are so long, and so I was like, I don't have an idea, like maybe I'll just copy his idea, and so I did. And I went to work back when I had a job, and my coworkers were all egging me on. They're like, "Oh, you got to go to a CVS. Everyone would think it's so funny." And so then I was like, no, that's dumb. But I actually did need to get Halloween candy because there's Halloween that day. And so I was like, well, I guess I'll stop at CVS. And then just to prove to my coworkers that I did it, I like took a video of me walking to the CVS wearing the costume. Literally, I wasn't an influencer. I was a computer programmer. This was pre TikTok. This was pre Reels. I took the video. I like watched when I got home. I was like, that's kind of funny. Like maybe I'll upload it to YouTube and post it to Reddit and see if what happens. And so I do. I posted to Reddit, and then like the first 30 minutes, it got like 3 or 4 upvotes. I was like, okay, like that's doing all right for early Reddit uh, feedback of the day. Go to sleep. I wake up the next morning, and my phone is like smoking from the notifications. Like like all the Mashable, BuzzFeed, like all these like
Mhm. Oh,
conglomerate
you like
sites are reaching
actually
out.
went viral back when it like
Like
mattered.
this was like real old school viral. Good Morning America, like all the local news shows, like
Crazy.
everyone was offering to buy the rights, like and I was like, oh my, it's like literally, I'm like getting these like cash offers to buy the rights to this video. I was like, I don't even know like what
Wow.
like is a good price. Am I supposed to sell this? Am I supposed to keep it? I don't know. Um, and so that was like my first taste of like going really viral. Um, and so then I've like then Personal Finance Club started, so I started making like finance themed costumes. Like one year I made a credit card reader. I thought
That
it
was
was,
a good one.
I think the CVS receipt tickled people's fancies because it's like this little tiny annoyance that is really relatable that we all share. Because I was like, yeah, why are those so long? Ha ha ha. And just funny enough that like the 2 seconds you need to catch someone's attention on the internet, it like worked, right? And like
Right.
the credit card reader kind of was like the same thing where like, do I tap? Do I swipe? Do I use a chip? It was like in the era where it was all transitioning and not everyone had the chip or the swipe or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Um, and so, yeah, I've been doing it every year. I did a working gas pump one year where I had beer in a gas pump with like a reader on there.
Okay,
So it
thank you
showed how
for
much was coming
clarifying
out.
that it wasn't gasoline. Because I was,
No, it
you said
wasn't.
that the other week, and I was like, did he have gasoline in a little
Yeah,
pouch?
just spraying people with gas. Psst. I hope no one's a smoker because watch out.
Okay, it was beer. Got it.
And then, yeah, or it could be water, but when I went to the parties, it was beer. And then, What else did I do? I did a home for sale, like a modest home for sale with like a live Zillow listing on it that showed
Mhm.
like the interest rates and price. And then this year I was looking for another really relatable kind of annoyance among, people. And I went as a automatic sink that you might find in like an airport or something where you put your hands under and it never starts and you pull your
Yeah.
hands away. And so I literally spent like 2 full days working on the plumbing of this thing to make it actually flow. And despite having, no water source and no electrical, I can walk around wearing this automatic sink. And for me, it was like one of my most impressive ones because it's like some real actual plumbing going on to make it work. But um, it doesn't seem to be performing very well. I just posted it this morning. This is airing like a week later, and it is not going viral like, some of the others.
It's not as easy to go viral 9 years later, is it?
Yeah,
You
that might
know?
be true. I'm
And
washed up.
because I was looking at your creation of all these crazy Halloween costumes, my Twitter feed is full of really ridiculous Halloween costumes. Like I can't even think of any of them now, but I think that you have like some stiff competition. Like it's
Yeah,
really
no,
hard to
we're
shock people.
brave. I know it's true. Like you'd think a sink would be shocking, but now you have to just, I don't know, go as like a gigantic skyscraper that's 30 feet tall or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Send
Well,
send in your ideas for next
we'll
year.
try again next year.
I always have people guess my ideas, and I always guess is like really obvious to me ideas like, oh, it's a tariff. I'm like, of course, like it's like finance, and everyone's talking about tariffs. Like,
All right.
but like, what that's not that interesting.
They're like,
But
stay in
yeah,
your lane, Jeremy.
exactly. I was like, what does a sink have to do with Halloween? Or what does a sink have to do with personal finance? I was like, nothing. I don't know. Live a
Mhm.
little, nerds. Um,
It was a
yeah.
nice touch that it didn't really work. It was the opposite effect,
Right.
but
That was the joke is when you put
uh,
your hands under it stopped.
yeah, I
All
did
controlled,
like
by the
that.
way, by a little switch in my pocket. That like,
Oh, so did we post the video yet? I haven't watched it.
no, there's a how-to video that's coming out in 2 days, but when you listen to this, it's already been posted.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no actual sensor in there. It's just a little USB switch in my pocket, turning on and off the little pump that circulates the water through the
Wow,
fountain, essentially.
clever.
Yeah, very clever. But
Man.
you don't get any points for cleverness, I guess. Just shock value. Next year, we'll go bigger.
Sorry to hear it. Well, happy Halloween. Hope you guys had a great. I hope that your costume got more positive feedback than Jeremy's. That being said, let's get into our segments.